So, imagine this. You walk into a tea shop where people are gathered around. They're sitting there, they're sipping their tea, they're having a quiet, calm conversation about whatever it is that they're conversing at a tea shop about. And you walk up to them with your bag of tea and you say, "Here, buy some tea from me." How should the business owner whose tea shop you are in respond to that behavior? Is it truly reasonable that that business owner should appreciate that you would offer your tea to their customers? I would submit that that is an unreasonable expectation. I would expect that the reasonable expectation would be that that tea shop owner would very abruptly and not even necessarily courteously escort you from the premises. But at very least, they would ask you, if they were kind, they would ask you kindly to depart. If they didn't just throw you out abruptly. Yet it seems like in Facebook groups at least, that there's a perception by some people that this is an acceptable behavior. They will enter a Facebook group which has a rule that says no self-promotion and no spam, and they will immediately start talking about the services that they provide. And I get it that you're trying to run a business. I get it that you're trying to make money. But the person whose Facebook group you are in, they have gathered an audience and people are paying attention to them for their purpose. And the very least that you could do is contact that Facebook group owner's name, Facebook group admin, and ask them, "Hey, what are your policies? How do we interact? How do we be respectful of each other in this space with this audience that you have gathered? Maybe there's something specific that I could contribute." The way you don't do that respectfully is to walk into that group, and unannounced, unintroduced, simply assume that people care about what you do. Even more so if it's a group full of people who literally do the exact same things that you do. And who knows, it could very well be the case that some of them are looking for some additional team members or some support to add some additional capacity to their team. But the right way to approach them is not to walk into the room, say, "This is what I do," and provide a laundry list of all the subtasks that you're capable of performing. A much more respectful way is to introduce yourself, say, "Hello, I'm glad to be here. Can I learn about what you all do?" And maybe be part of the conversation. When we say make a value post, you don't get to decide what is valuable to your audience. A value post isn't me saying that this content is valuable, therefore you should pay attention to it. A value post is providing information without a call to action. Because if it's a call to action, if there's a call to action in that post, it is no longer a value post, it is a pitch. Value post is you providing information of worth to an audience, and the audience responding to you and saying, "Thank you, that was helpful." If you are asking for anything from that post, from the audience of that post. You are no longer making a value post, you are making a call to action post.